Hello, Meoni here, and welcome back to another video for Final Fantasy XIV, covering 6.1 as much as I physically can. I'm giving it a good go. I might be missing a few bits on the way, and it takes a while to acquire things, but I'm trying my best. This time we're looking at a barding as well as a housing item that kind of is related to it as well. So the new extreme, as most people will know, is to do with the End Singer. If you actually go and do that fight, sometimes it will drop things called a Bluefeather, which is a new item level 570 item that's a crafting material. You can craft two things with that, one of which is a barding and the other is a statue called an Astrolabos, which we'll look at in just a moment. But first let's look at this barding then, specifically. So yeah, this is designed to look like actual End Singer itself, or at least a blue bird. So let's go to our companion window now, and we should, in our appearance section, have the Bluefeather Barding. If it's on here somewhere, there it is. It's a bit further down. I thought it was further up for some reason, but it's a little bit further down. So let's plop this on our character. Chocobo. There it is. So that's the full set. First of all, we'll summon it with the Giselle Greens, obviously, as we did before. And that's what it looks like. So let's go, let's just sit my character so that I don't get in the way or annoying through G-pose. And this is basically what that looks like. In fact, let's just turn off my character. There we go. So this is the Bluefeather Barding, like I say, obviously related to, you know, Meoni and you know, the End Singer. So it's using one of her blue feathers essentially to create this. As you can see, the back of the bird has these blue feathers coming out each side, especially on the wings as well, with this sort of silver. I do like the contrast of silver there. This is going to look quite nice and quite regal on other colored birds, especially if you had like a blue bird. You could make like an azure chocobo, especially with the gemstones there. These like fang-like horns are cool. I don't know what they're about, but yeah, it looks from a distance. If I said to you, what barding is this, I don't think many people would really get that this was anything to do with the End Singer, which is a blessing and a curse. The only thing that would give it away is probably the shade of the feathers on the side of the bird and on the back, and obviously its name. But yeah, it's quite nice, comfy looking velvet sort of navy blue seat there. It's not bad. It's not the best though. I do prefer the other barding, the wolf barding that's in this patch, but it's not the worst extreme bird barding. It's quite simple, and simple isn't necessarily a bad thing anyway. So let's hop on the bird and we will show it with a character on it, which looks, you know, the same, obviously. Looks pretty good, honestly, in terms of a regal looking bird. The purple doesn't look too bad with it, but like I say, you'd want like a sort of deep blue sort of coloration if you dye your chocobo that color. Yeah, sort of movement, let's see. There's no chains or anything on this particular bard to wobble, but the reins, I've got these like little pebbles on them that sort of wiggle. It's not too bad, not too bad, but there's a lot less motion involved in this one, obviously. And yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about this one? All right, here we are, and as you can see on screen, there will be the recipe for the Astrolabos as well. We need a table. We definitely need a table. Hold on. Let's just grab the dining table that I forgot to put away last time. This will be a fine demonstration platform. We've totally planned this out. Like I say, so wow. Holy crap, I did not expect it to be that big. I don't know. Wow, I thought... I was like, oh, this will be a small little statue that we can place on a table. I mean, we can. Oh my goodness, look at this. Also, as you move, so does the portal. It's like an infinity mirror. If you know what an infinity mirror is. Whoa, that's really trippy. Look how trippy that is. Whoa. 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 That's crazy. I like infinity mirrors. So we have like... Wow, this is amazing. So we have planets around here. Around the actual like mirror type thing itself. Suspended on a oh no, it's floating in midair next to this stick at the back with lots of feathers on it. Wow, this is actually beautiful. This thing's huge. I saw like a tooltip image of this before. I was like, oh, it's just another trophy to put on the floor or on a little table. It's enormous. I'm definitely going to put it up there on our little trophy mantelpiece area as the forefront. This is absolutely beautiful. I really didn't think it was going to be this big. Let's see. Can we, let's put it on the floor. Makote for size. Let's go with that. Can we put this away? I do have storage. Excellent. Let's put this in the center, and somebody will moan if I don't snap to grid. There we go. Are you happy now that it's in the exact center? I know some people don't like it when I show things off and I'm like, Meoni, next time you do a video of its housing, could you make sure it's centralized? I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying my best. So this thing's pretty cool. It's got like a face at the front, or like a mask, as you can see in the front of a mirror. And as you rotate it, oh, look at that infinity mirror go. It's really interesting, isn't it? That texture. So you can see into the universe. Wow, it's like a little portal, isn't it? In your own home. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised by this one. Very surprised by this. I know it's a bunch of like flat textures that are spinning in relation to where I look, especially on the little planets there. It's quite impressive, isn't it? And it kind of makes me feel a bit woozy looking at if you stare too long into the void. But yeah, Makote for scale. I'm the lowest height Makote keeper of sun cat in the game that you can have. Huh. Well, anyway, that's a nice way to wrap up the end of a video. That's actually more than just an extra addition. Wow, very cool. Go craft yourself one of these if you can for your FC. It looks glorious. Anyway, much love. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. There'll be more to come from 6.1, and I'll feature as much of it as I possibly can. When we come to the housing items in particular, there is a lot we have to go through, and I'm going to try and get in touch with some of the people who actually submitted the designs for the design contest stuff. So that'll be fun. Stay hyped for that. Much love. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.